find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in week 4. This is taken just shy of the 10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. First play's a run with Nwangu. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
On 2nd down, here's Nwangu. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
26-yard line.
Here's McDonald off of the play fake. They're trying for Rager, but it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against an interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there.
On the double. Drop, 17.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
38.
Franks. And he's got it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Swift going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now receiver in motion left. On second and goal, here's the option. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. Hollywood Marquise Brown, his second touchdown on the season. And the Lions use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0.
Lions 7, Vikings nothing. Jack Fox to kick off Boovenile.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the 10. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, "Let's go, big boy. You're still our leader."
Just a gain of a couple there, and it's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle it, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Second and 8 coming from the 19. Up the middle, Nwangu. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. McDonald. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Yetur Gross-Matos able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And we all know how talented this guy is, who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Lions will take over. The first half update now from Philadelphia. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has a little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. He'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Franks now. Throw right side, taken in by Bellinger. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Franks will throw for it on 4th down. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a 1st down. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Franks. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And they'll work this down inside the 30. A good down to possibly take a shot. And, in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Franks looking to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Back to throw again. This will be caught by Brown. And he will lose yardage here at the 31-yard line. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
No surprise they decided to throw on 3rd down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
And this one is right down the middle. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he returns this to the 22.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Here's McDonald to throw. He'll check that down to Nwangu out of the backfield. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Throwing is McDonald. Escaping the pressure right. They're trying for Rager, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. Now he exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes...
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Detroit. DJ Chark, 41 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0.
Vikings, nothing. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
Vikings now to start their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Straight ahead, here's Nwangu. A nice job of just sticking the helmet down 9 yards on the play, but still 3rd and 12 now.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. McDonald sets to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Another run now for Nwangu. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. On the give is Nwangu. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kene Nwangu. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Taken in at the 3. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with a 17-7 lead, maybe they're just looking to get into the locker room. On 1st and 10, Franks. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down at the 25-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 59 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Frank's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. This will be caught once again by Brown. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 7-yard line.
4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. Working out of the gun, Franks. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions will extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. A final shot before break. McDonald. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. Takes it at the 7.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
when they went to the tunnel with a lead, they come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Throwing again, Frank's on 2nd and 10. Bellinger hauls it in out left side.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Franks. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 12. And the Lions first down.
Franks now to throw on 1st down. He's got Bellinger. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Complete to Daniel Bellinger. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 43-yard line.
It's Franks now from the shotgun.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And in for the Lions touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 24.
31. Vikings 7. Jack Fox.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This is taken just shy of the 10.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground here with Nwangu.
56 yards on the ground for him so far.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
Back to throw. McDonald.
That is into the hands of Hockenson downfield.
And that one goes well upfield across the 45.
On 1st down, they'll run to Nwangu.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 45-yard line.
They'll go right back to Nwangu.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's McDonald. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
On 4th down, McDonald flushed out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And, I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the 3rd quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one. They look awfully confident.
Touchdown!
So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Trying to lay one up deep. And that is incomplete.
But we saw that they had a lot of success last week throwing the football, but that hasn't translated to this week. But with his team behind, I don't expect him to back off. I expect him to keep firing.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10.
They go play action with McDonald. He's got a man, complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 29-yard line. Play action, it's McDonald.
That'll be complete to the running back, Nwangu. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Here's McDonald off of the play fake. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Rager, 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Vikings are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead's down to 24. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
From the 6.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same...
That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Detroit.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. he's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Vikings 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Vikings take over first down 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
And I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Handoff right side to Wangu. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we play. Off play action. McDonald. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Handoff here to Nwangu. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now it's Nwangu. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. The Vikings on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. That has to feel like a very unsatisfying drive, right? You move the ball all that way, and then you can't convert on third down.
But it was satisfying up until that point. Almost like a great movie, and then the film cuts out before the big ending.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. They'll run for it. It's Nwangu. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
First down and 1 to go.
They'll look to run with Nwangu. And this time he is in. Kene Nwangu with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. They'll try and throw for it. Rolling to his right. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Vikings are going to have a short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there? Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30.
McDonald.
And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag.
We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Off the play fake. McDonald. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Flush to his right. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
And the Lions will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
This pass into the hands of Bellinger.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Now a second down throw. Here's Franks.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
4 yards. It's third down. Third and 5.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. The open man is Shark. It's complete.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 15. First down, Detroit.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Throw right side, taken in by Bellinger. He'll get it inside the 20.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Now Franks.
Open man right side is Shark. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
So that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Second down, Franks.
And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Daniel Bellinger
From 3 yards out.
And the Lions are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Here's McDonald to throw.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that when he's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. McDonald sets to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. The Franks looking to throw. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Brown. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Vikings 22.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but execute.